Hi guys, it is Saturday morning. I'm downtown. I see a truck. There's a rope attached to the truck. That rope is going up in the sky. It's attached to something up there. It looks like a pulley. So the rope must be going somewhere else. I'm down there. I'm not sure what this is going to do. This could either turn out well or end horribly. Of course, if it turns out well, it won't be as interesting, right? But then again, I'd hate to see that pole come down. That would be bad. Just finished eating at a little street restaurant. I've been going there like been going there every day this week because it's affordable, it's very filling, and most important of all, it's delicious. For $2 you can get breakfast for $2, sometimes $2.50 if I add an extra sausage. They have sweet sausages over here that are, you can find them anywhere. They are very unique and very tasty. It's like a regular sausage, but there's something sweet inside. It's not as heavy. I'm not sure what's in there. I could probably Google it, but sometimes it's best not to know. Just accept it and get on with your life. Oh, he's all the way down there now. But anyway, we ate. Later tonight, I'm going to be making a video and actually editing it for our Siem Reap think tank session. The think tank was the idea of a friend on Facebook. He did it in Thailand, and he thought it'd be a good idea to do it here. Basically, we just get a bunch of people together, and anybody and everybody is encouraged to throw different topics. Write down different topics. Maybe something you're passionate about, maybe something you think would be funny. Then we throw all them topics in a hat or a bowl. And instead of everybody talking over the top of everyone else, we take turns. When it's your turn, you grab a topic out of the bowl, you read the topic, and then we have a timer set for 2 minutes where you and only you are allowed to give your opinions or thoughts on the topic you chose. The topics can be quite funny at times, and sometimes they get on the more serious side of things, but it's always a good time. And when it's your turn, you can pick a previous topic if you choose. If you have something you'd want to say that somebody else got the topic for. So it's just a way for everybody to be able to express their thoughts, and they can be heard by people without having to worry about being interrupted. That's the basic concept of what we do every Saturday from 4 to 6 in the evening. Well, he wants to promote it and make it a little bigger. So he asked me if I'd make a video and edit it. Just film the whole thing and then edit it down to about a 90-second to 2-minute video. Which is fine. And you might be thinking, well, why would they choose you for this since you don't even edit your YouTube videos? No, thank you. And the reason is because I have a camera and they know I have a YouTube channel, so there's an assumption, I guess, that they think I know what I'm doing. That assumption is wrong, but still I will do my best. And here's the thing though, I hate editing. I just hate editing. It's not that I don't think I can do it, I just don't want to. To me, the most boring part of any project is when you have to like edit it or finalize it, and I like the creative process more than the fine tuning. Even when I'm writing, I don't edit. Or if I do, I edit while I'm writing, which people say you shouldn't do because it breaks up your thought patterns and your flow, but nah. I know if I don't do it while I'm writing, then I'll have to go back and fine tune it and fix it afterwards. So, and I just don't like it. But I am going to do my best to get this video happening and done. The good thing is I have a really good software editor on my computer. It's called DaVinci Resolve. DaVinci Resolve. And unless you're making a major Hollywood motion picture, the free version of the software is more than enough. More than enough for your needs on YouTube, or just stuff to upload to Facebook or whatever. I haven't even explored, or I should say I don't even know what most of the features are in the software. It's way more software than the majority of people need, unless, like I said, you're involved in some big budget major project. And there are editors in Hollywood who regularly use this software, although they have upgraded to the pro version, of course. But even the best YouTubers would probably find the features in the free software way more than they would ever need. So I like it, is what I'm saying. And it's free, so of course I like it. So I'm pretty sure with a little messing around I should be able to find out how to cut and clip and fade in and fade out and put words on the screen, you know, all that good stuff that I don't do here. But that's not until later today. Oh, I just went and got this. Again, something very not interesting. It's just some double-sided tape. I did that for my poster that keeps falling off. Got to keep Lemmy on the wall. People might find that strange, but some of the strange things I've seen here in relation to religion and superstition, trust me, keeping a poster on the wall of your rock hero is not that strange. It actually makes sense compared to some of the things I've seen. I'll give you an example. Yesterday, we were walking around down here, and Sang wanted to go inside this very market. Of course, I'm always up for a good market, but she had a specific place in mind to go. It was right on the corner of where all the fresh food and things are sold, produce and meats and fruits. But there was an empty table. So she said something to a neighboring stall in Khmer. The lady spoke back. I don't know what was said at the time. The lady gets on the phone, makes a phone call, they say something else, and she tells me, she makes an indication, 1 hour. And then she makes a motion as if she's washing her hands. So I'm assuming that she is waiting for a lady that has something to do with maybe a manicure or getting her nails painted or something like that. That was my thought. So we walk around for an hour and it's hot and I'm sweaty. We go back, still nothing but an empty booth. Again, they speak in Khmer. And again, she goes, half hour, half hour. So I'm like, okay. So we walk around for another half hour. Finally, we go back in. And there's a lady at the booth. She jumps up on her table, pulls out a towel, and inside the towel is a deck of cards. And this deck of cards, trust me, does not have all the cards. It does not. I can tell just by the size. And then I realized that she just spent $2 to get her fortune told with a deck of playing cards that has cards missing. Oh, that just made me go, my goodness. If there's truly let me phrase it like this. A lot of people like to talk about coming to places in Southeast Asia and getting scammed. And most of the time they're not scams. It's just that people didn't bother to do their research. And they make a deal for something that's way more than what they should have paid. That's not a scam. That's your fault for not doing your research. But a universal scam in any country, even the United States, has to be these charlatans, the fortune tellers, the psychics, the mediums, the seers, or whatever goofy name they give themselves to try to sound legitimate. It is the biggest bunch of nonsense ever. And the fact that in the 21st century people will still fall for that, it boggles my mind. But not in a good way, like a good bowl of noodles boggles my mind in a good way. But this boggles my mind. It's like almost like science doesn't exist. Facts don't exist anymore. I mean, and I keep thinking, even though it wasn't my money, I keep thinking $2 is 2 whole meals for me here. At a happy hour, that's 4 beers. When it's not happy hour, it's still 2 beers. So much more that $2 could have bought, especially in a country like this. That
$1.
$1?
Yeah, $1.
You're gonna give me $1?
Yeah.
You give me $1?
Yeah, yeah.
No. I thought you were gonna give me $1. Can I drive? Can I drive? No?
I drive, I give you $1.
No wise person would ever let me drive one of these things. But I always try. But yeah, I'm just thinking about all the things in a poor country that $2 could have bought. And it's like a 5-minute thing. She lays out the cards and go hoogly boo, you know, whatever ritual. And then it's like, hey, you're going to be lucky in this. I see wealth around the corner. But you're going to have bad luck in love. I mean, it always goes something like that, or maybe the reverse, you know. Whatever desperation they see in people, they prey upon. Because it's my opinion, when it comes to things of that nature, that there are 2 possible explanations. One is that people are intentionally trying to deceive other people for their benefit, or 2, you are being intentionally misled for somebody else's benefit. You are being deceived. There's no good third explanation yet, because there's no science or facts or proof to come up with it. So, and again, that's just my opinion. Feel free to leave a comment if you agree, or, you know, tell me what a dumbass I am if you disagree. It's up to you. But when I saw that, it did kind of blow my mind a little bit. I was just I was like, wow. Here I am trying to save every penny I can, and somebody who has no money takes the only money they have and gives it to a quote unquote psychic or a reader or a seer or a sitter or a dancer or a prancer or a Rudolph. I don't know, whatever names they come up with here. But being in another country, of course, you get used to and you accept the cultural differences. But I don't consider this a cultural thing. To me, this is just a big universal scam. People might think of scams in dollar amounts, like in terms of big money. Like I got scammed out of $20 or $40 or $60. But this is a better way to go because there's nothing much at stake. It's like $2 at a time. You go for volume. You get enough people that believe in what you're saying, and pretty soon you made a lot of money off the sweat and work of people who can barely afford to support themselves. All because you foster and flame this belief in something goofy and something that absolutely cannot be proven scientifically. Okay, well, this was a fun video. I didn't know it was gonna go there, but usually when I start talking, you just never know what direction it could take. I'll try to find something to end this vlog with something on a positive note, because I'm really not a negative person. I'm just giving my opinion about something that I see as a worldwide scam. Any country, you're going to have these people. Like I said, even in the so-called, first world countries, developed countries, like the United States and United Kingdom and Australia, you're going to find these people. And the reason they're going to stay in business is because they find the most gullible among us and extract the money from them as they can. Oh, here's something cool. This thing goes by every day. Tea Galleria Express. It's a free little service. The Tea Galleria is like probably the highest upscale building or business here in Siem Reap. Oh, no thank you. No thank you. It's for the elite shopper. The brand names and the fancy names. And if you got a lot of money to spend, you should go there and spend it. But anyway, they have that free little trolley that goes around town. It's good advertising for them. And Lord knows they can afford it at the price of one Gucci original and real Gucci handbag. Probably enough to keep that thing running for 2 years. So, but anyway, I'll leave my thoughts here for right now, and I'll try to find something later that isn't so intense. Talk to you later. All right, guys, as promised, I'm gonna leave you on a little bit of a positive note. Look at this weather, huh? Look at it. It's really, really nice. Breezy. Just a little bit over 80 degrees. But really, really nice. When you get out here on this end of the balcony, you can feel it. Ooh. Better enjoy this while I can, because it's going to get hot soon. Well, that's it. I'm gonna end this vlog now. Talk to you later.